Patriots. Today is Thursday, April 16th. It's Friday Junior, the day before Friday. Woohoo! Today is National High Five Day. And while we can't actually high five each other, we can send some virtual high fives, just like in this video. Take a look.
It's National High Five Day. Let's give everyone a virtual high five.
Hi, my name is Amelia and I love to do crafts. High five!
Hi, my name is Adam and I like to jump on the trampoline. High five.
Hi, my name is Jonathan. High five!
Hi, I'm Super Lincoln. I'm happy about my birthday. High five.
My name is Charlotte. High five. Hi, Ayana. High five.
Hi, I'm Caitlin. High five.
Hi, my name is Harry. High five.
My name's Lydia, and I'm happy about Easter. High five.
I like walks with my family.
So send Miss Greco and I some virtual high fives today that we can post on Facebook. Virtual high five!
Good morning. My name is Sydney and today's birthday is Shay G in Miss Prince's class. Have a happy birthday!
Please tell everyone to do some ABC push-ups. Let's get paused! A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. We just got paused!
This week in music for kindergarten and first grade, we had a lion hunt. And the second question here had a chance for you to record a video to share your answers. The question was, when we found the lion at the end of the chant, your words and movements became fast. How does a fast tempo change the mood or feeling? I absolutely love Shiloh's answer, and here it goes.
Because the tempo went faster because you were so scared and you got run home. So they ran home.
Evelyn from second grade for week 3 music answered, what type of feeling did you get from the slow tempo of the New World Symphony Movement Number 2? And she said it made me feel peaceful and it was very calming. The second one said, how would that feeling have been different if it were a faster tempo? And she said, it would have made me feel like I wanted to run around or dance. The third one said, what type of feeling did you get from the fast tempo of the Flight of the Bumblebee? And she said, it made me feel like I had a lot of energy. And the fourth one said, how would that feeling have been different if it were slow? And she said, it would have made me feel like I was calmed and didn't need to run around. Ella's answers to week 3 music questions were, when I listened to the First World Symphony slow tempo, I felt like something scary or stressful was getting ready to happen. And number 2, she answered, if this tempo would have been faster, I may have felt like I wanted to dance. And the third one, she said, when I listened to the Flight of the Bumblebee, I felt like I was being chased. And the fourth one said, if the tempo was slower, I think I may have felt happy. Now, another part of this assignment was to make sure that you reply to somebody else's response. And she answered Emily's. And she said, I think your responses were great. You seemed to understand all the tempos. Don't forget to join me, Miss Reed, on Thursday evenings. I have some virtual office hours that you can stop by and visit. For kindergarten, it's from 5 to 5:20. For second grade, again, since they're doing a different assignment than kindergarten and first, I'm meeting with them from 5:30 to 5:50. and for 3rd grade through 5th grade from 6 to 6:20. You can check the announcement page in Canvas to find the links and the password. Look forward to seeing you guys there, and we can talk a little bit more about what you've learned this week.
Hi, it's Doug. So my friend has these pillows, these smiley face things that people send each other on their smartphones. You might know they're called emojis. Well, someone named Pedro has a question about emojis. Let's give him a call.
Hi, Doug.
Hi, Pedro.
I had a question for you. How were emojis created?
That's a great question. You might have seen emojis before. You know, these little smiley faces people use on phones? And they're not always smiling. Like, some of them show silly faces. And some are like a hand giving a thumbs up. Some are even animals. Almost anything you can think of. But Pedro asked such an interesting question. His question was, who created emojis? And that's the thing. Emojis were created? You might not have thought about that before, but just like a lot of things in our lives, emojis didn't always exist. They weren't always a thing. Someone had to create them. So who created them? And why? Well, it turns out emojis were invented back in the late 1990s, when computers looked more like this, and your parents were probably kids then. Emojis were invented by this person, a man named Shigetaka Kurita. Shigetaka is from the country of Japan. In fact, the word emoji comes from Japanese. In Japanese, emoji means something like picture word. Now, as an inventor, the reason Shigetaka Kurita came up with the idea of emojis is that he was trying to solve a problem. Now, what do you think it was? What problem do you think emojis solve? Now would be a good time to pause the video and discuss. Okay, you ready? Well, imagine if there were no emojis and a person went to send their friend a message. For example, imagine someone asks their friend, "Want to work on our project after school today?" And then the friend responds like this. Sure. But wait, what does she mean, sure? I guess that means she wants to work on a project. Think about it though. Does she mean, sure, like she's excited about it? Or, sure, like she's not really wanting to do this? Typing or writing a message to someone, it might not be clear how that person feels. Compare that to when someone is talking to you in person. Like, you can tell here, this person is excited or happy. You can usually see and hear how excited someone is. But when you write or type something, you can't hear someone's voice, and you can't see their face. So Shigetaka Kurita invented emojis to solve this problem. Emojis help people share how they're feeling when writing or typing. Another name for that is what we call tone. Tone isn't what you're saying, but how you're saying it. When you're speaking, you give tone to your words by doing things like changing your voice and your facial expressions. You do things like smiling to show you're happy about something, or maybe doing this when you're nervous about something, or frowning like this when you're mad. But when you're writing or typing, the tone can get lost. When someone reads what you wrote, they might hear your words in their head with a totally different tone than what you meant. Emojis help solve this problem. They can show how you're feeling. Like if you write sure and you include a smiley face emoji when you send it, then someone will know that you mean you're excited. And there are emojis for just about any feeling you have, like an emoji for when you feel shy, an emoji for when you feel angry. There's even an emoji for those times that you're laughing so hard that you cry. And emojis have become really popular. When they were first invented, there were only 200 emojis, all of them really simple emojis in black and white. But now, there are over 1,000 emojis, colorful and detailed, covering all kinds of different feelings. So, in summary, emojis didn't always exist. They were invented by someone, an inventor who wanted to solve the problem of sharing how we're feeling over text. Now, there are over 1,000 emojis used by people all over the world. That's all for this week's question. Thanks, Pedro, for asking it.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Virtual Patriots, thank you for tuning in and have an awesome day at virtual learning. Get all your work done that you need to today or whatever you feel like. Also, today, take breaks, be mindful, and don't forget to be open-minded. Bye, Patriots! Woo!